Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more petty revenge stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Grandson calls from jail. About twice a year for the past 7 years, I get a phone call from my grandson in jail. I don't have kids, so I've started extending the conversation to waste the scammer's time and save the next person some grief. With one call, I asked him why he was breaking my heart because he promised me when I was sick in the hospital, he was going to come back to Jesus and stop hanging out with those bad people. Jesus wanted him to not go to jail. Jesus could help him. He promised he'd go to church and be good for Jesus if I sent him $4,000. I told him I'd give Jesus the money and Jesus would get it to him then. With another call, I asked him why he ruined Christmas dinner by bringing that gold-digging tart that left his brother right before the wedding. He was never welcome in my home again. I never wanted to see either of them. He admitted he made a mistake. She was all wrong for him and it was her fault he was in jail. Another call, I asked him if he told the police about what happened at the cabin. I explained that sometimes bad things happen, but it was in the past. We have to move on. And we didn't even know what his uncle did and he couldn't help himself if something did happen. The last call, he asked for money and I reminded him that he had stolen my car and my jewelry. I didn't have anything left other than my Beanie Baby collection that was going to be worth a fortune next year. I just needed to figure out how to get them on eBay. And they kept calling, even after all this, they kept calling. That's crazy. Maybe they were curious about the tea, you know, they're like, ooh, oh, this person has a lot of stories to tell. Let's just not scam them, but let's just listen to the stories. Want me to wear more makeup? Big mistake. Huge. Now, without sounding conceited, I'm a pretty conventionally attractive woman. I tend to not wear any much makeup or dress up as I generally dislike the attention and I'm lazy. Things had been going okay. I was super into him, but slowly started to realize he was never looking for anything more than casual. This came to be a one-head evening when he mentioned the fact that I should really be putting more effort in. Naively, I thought he meant into the relationship. Nope, he meant I should get dolled up more often. I also want to note that a lot was going on in my life. Family in hospital, lost my job, needed to move. Makeup was the last of my worries. I also always looked put together, but he would meet me with toothpaste on his top. We worked together before and I never wore makeup then, so I thought he liked me for me. After discussing this with my friends, I realized this was the final straw. He was selfish in bed. I'd basically been acting as his therapist and mother, and I didn't want a future with him anyway. My flatmate is a hair and makeup artist. She blew out my naturally curly hair. She made me up so beautifully. I accessorized my long silk dress to make it more casual, wore heels for the first time in years. Again, not wanting to brag, I was stopped in the street while on my way to meet him for drinks. I felt gorgeous. He thought so too and was so full of compliments. I don't know if I was looking too hard into it, but he seemed kind of smug too. Nah mate, this actually isn't working out. I think we want different things. Also, you should probably seek professional help. Enjoy your drink. I felt like Julia Roberts walking out of that bar. I didn't turn to look, but I like to picture him staring at me speechless. Oh my god, this is the best. I actually thought she was gonna do the opposite. I thought she was gonna like put makeup on so it looks bad so he would stop bothering her. But this is so much better. Yes. And now look at what he can't have. I love it. Teenage boys learned not to mess with me first thing in the morning prior to my coffee. This happened quite a few years ago, but I still chuckle whenever I think about it. I was probably around 40 years old at the time and was driving to work after having dropped off my kids at school, so this would have been around 7:30 in the morning. At one point in the drive, I was stopped behind a school bus containing students who looked like they were in middle school. There were 3 or 4 teenage boys who decided to mess around with a 40-ish looking woman driving her minivan behind the bus. And I could tell by the reactions of the teenage girls at the rear of the bus that they were enjoying the show as they were laughing and encouraging the boys to continue. I considered simply ignoring them. After all, they were not hurting me. However, the morning traffic became backed up, so we were stuck with each other. After sitting in the traffic jam for a while, and much to the horror of the boys, I began smiling and winking at them. Nothing creepy, just 2 or 3 innocent winks. The looks on the boys' faces were priceless. The girls immediately switched from laughing at me to laughing at the boys. At this point, I blew the boys a single kiss. The girls became hysterical and the boys went back to the seats. As the traffic began moving, the boys were nowhere to be seen. I smiled all the way to the office. Yo, yeah, I wonder why the boys stopped. How do they like it now? But hey, this is how you get FBI knocking on your door. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.